I just want to say for the record, I just started writing notes. I don't know if you can see. I wrote Dave with the unhappy face. I already don't like him. What's up? It's Camille, just being me. What does that mean? It means I do what I normally do. I watch what I normally watch and I record it because I needed a fucking hobby. And today we are checking out season 8 of Love is Blind. Now, I haven't really covered Love is Blind on the channel that much, but I am a fan of Love is Blind. I've been watching since the first season. I think I figured out how to edit around the copyright stuff, so fingers crossed that this actually gets to see the light of day. But without further ado, let's just get into it. Get me out of here! Well, I can say these previews have done a good job at convincing me that this is going to be a very, 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 very messy season.
This is our biggest season yet.
Like, I don't really care. I think Short King season,
Short King season. I love it.
I'm down for a short king. As long as you're taller than me, I don't care. And I'm only 5'2", so you don't have that hard to go. I think 5'5", maybe like the shortest I could possibly go. Because, like, we're going to look like two little fucking chicken nuggets walking next to each other.
And it's really the only first I still have to offer, so we'll give it to him. So.
Oh, gotcha.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Is she bragging about not being a virgin? That's supposed to be funny. I've had sex before.
From St. Paul.
I just moved actually to downtown St. Paul.
Where'd you come from?
I came from Mars. I'm really loving Earth so far.
When I was little, my uncle told me that I was an alien, and I believed him. I was sad for like a week.
What do you need from a woman in a relationship?
I want a family someday, and
Love.
so like someone, who's open to, kids and being, the mother of my children.
It's so funny how after you've already been married and divorced, how that list of things that you're looking for in a person becomes extremely specific. Right now, I'm like, oh, they're just so open to everything.
I really enjoyed chatting with you.
I did too, Daniel.
You're the only girl that I've been on a knee for right now. So.
What's your name?
Devin, how about you?
Devin, I am Brittany.
Brittany? Not
Yes.
Brittany, but Brittany.
Yes, you.
I don't like to talk about people's names or whatever, but there was another person, I forgot what show she was on, but her name was Brittany, and it just annoyed the shit out of me because at first I thought people were just saying her name weird. I didn't realize that that's how you pronounce it, but that extra T in there, it's different.
Have you ever dated someone older than you?
When I was 24, I dated a woman that was 30. So
I wonder if he really truly dated and was like fully in a relationship with the woman that was 30, or did he just like kick it with a 30-year-old? You know what I'm saying? Like, was she just looking for something to play with?
and I'm a big foodie. I love cooking and going to restaurants and trying.
He just got 10 points for me. I love people that love to cook for other people.
New things.
I love that. Awesome. I'm a big foodie too. I actually have a doctorate in healthcare administration.
Okay.
I recently went from private practice to a hospital.
I'm a program director for a youth sports company.
That's awesome.
I'm a high school basketball coach.
Yeah.
And I have my own basketball training business.
I recently took up running and ran my first marathon.
That is something to give yourself a lot of kudos.
Thank
She is sounding like a woman that does not waste 1 minute of any day. Like, she does a lot of shit. She's done a lot.
Everyone says that I give off golden retriever vibes.
You do.
Oh, boy! My biggest thing is I love dancing. It could be...
I have got to see this big old behemoth of a man dance. He probably does the thumbs.
And then I always say 3. I had one that passed away when I was 16.
God, I'm so
but
sorry.
oh no, she's the most incredible person.
Didn't that dude from last season, that's all he talked about was his sister, and gave the girl the bracelet and was like, yeah, everything was like, it was like he was trying to find a replacement for his dead sister, which I'm not clowning. People grieve in the way that they grieve, but it was a lot.
What's your name?
Monica.
Monica, why are you here? What's wrong with you?
Probably a lot, honestly.
So what's wrong with you? I just have kind of been an ass to women in my previous dating life. That has affected me in terms of what a woman should look like.
I'm 30.
Okay, so you're no longer attractive.
Oh my God.
I just want to say for the record, I just started writing notes. I don't know if you can see. I wrote Dave with the unhappy face. I already don't like him.
Like I've been a very shallow person. I really don't want to be that way at all. I know I'm way better than that. So yeah, I mean that's kind of why I'm here for.
So what I'm wondering is this something that he has been confronting previous to anything to do with Love is Blind, or is this something that he started contemplating in himself after being approached by the Love is Blind people? Because I think there would be a difference there. If this was something that he was self-aware of and said, hey, I want to change this thing about me before this show even happened, then I would believe that he is trying to work on that. But if it only came about after Love is Blind, then this man is full of shit. Right now, I'm picking option number 2. I feel like he's full of shit. I think he believes that he really wants to be different, but like this is all brand new to him. If he just started thinking about it when he got approached for the show. But we'll see. I can already tell he's going to be a character.
It says like the greatest thing a father can do for their kids is love their mother. I think it's really instilled this idea of like you and your partner, you guys are a team.
Yeah, I had like this big afro. I had braces. I had really severe acne.
I actually met this couple who taught English at a school in Jordan.
My last deployment was in Jordan, and I got to go float in the Dead Sea. That was pretty awesome. Jordan is a lot of desert, but the people are really nice.
She was in kind of a rehab program when she met my dad, and they had me in an accident.
My son was an accident, but he knows that. we talked to him about that as like part of like when we gave him the talk. Like we let him know you were a fucking accident. You were not supposed to be here. We drank too much, and that's how you came to be. But look at us now, you know?
There's a lot of like generational curses that I'm trying to break. It's just so many things that I don't want to take into like my family next.
Right. There's that smile.
Bring it in, man.
There's that smile. I love it.
He is happy. He really loved that conversation.
The emotional and intellectual part for me is really important for that physical attraction to be there as well.
Yeah.
I'm the same exact way. Like the more I get to know you and see how you move throughout the world, the more I'm attracted to you. But just initially, you're a stranger. You could be a cute stranger, but you're a stranger.
What are those people called? You know, like the phone sex operators? I love just like being a weirdo with someone. Let's talk about aliens for a quick sec.
Oh shit.
Have you heard about like these alien recovery sites? It's like if aliens came down, are they friendly? Are they not? It's kind of spooky. Like I don't smoke, but I have high thoughts a lot, like sober high thoughts.
I was just going to say, she thinks exactly like a stoner because I've had those types of conversations with myself all the time.
Once you reach a certain energy and certain power, you can actually control the weather. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what if natural disasters to us are like superior beings?
Yeah.
Just like experimenting with us like we experiment with ants.
So I used to have that same thought, but it was back in the day when I played with my Barbies and I used to wonder like how I used to move the Barbies around. I used to wonder if that's like how God was actually controlling us and like we were like his little Barbies. But that's like I let go of that at about 7 years old.
Like they're so sad for me that I'm going to hell and I feel so bad that like I'm doing that to them by my lifestyle choice.
Everybody's so freaking nice.
I know.
Usually the second that somebody says that, that's when people turn to bitches.
So you feel comfortable leading and then
letting you boss me around.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In the bedroom, anything like a guy's like into and you're like, okay, weirdo.
No.
He's saying he's a weirdo.
If you're into it,
Yeah.
I'm trainable.
Okay.
He's leading to something. There's something that's at the top of his mind sexually that he wants to get to, he wants to talk about, that's very important to him, that maybe other people have found weird in the past, and he's leading up to it.
What was your sister's advice for you coming on this?
She wasn't super thrilled. I think she even said that. She was just like, I don't think any of those girls are good enough for you. Like
Having children one day and being a dad and a family, referring to your wife as the mother of your kids. Those are all like
So just going off of the music that they're playing right here, I'm assuming that there a couple that's gonna end up together. You know how there's like a couple that like is the first to get engaged. It could be that they're the first. Like the music is really doing something with this conversation right now.
So this is a big part of my life too. I've made a Christmas card every year for the past 6 years, and each year I've been single on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Is it?
I put up 4 trees in my 1-bedroom apartment.
I've never understood that. I don't know where that came from. I always grew up with one damn tree. That's where you put all the presents. One of my aunts, she does the same thing. There's like a Christmas tree in every room. And I was like, what? Why? What is this? Why do you need a Christmas tree in your bedroom? But I guess that's a thing. I just didn't grow up with that tradition.
Have you tried the Hey Dudes?
Gosh, he's the man.
That's one thing I haven't really picked up on. I'm somebody I really kind of pay attention to people's accents. I haven't heard a really strong Minnesota accent out of anybody yet.
What's your favorite movie?
The Sound of Music.
Movie.
Oh.
When they said movie and sound I heard the Minnesota accent. Yes, he's very, very, very thick Minnesota accent. I don't know how I forgot about him.
Halsey, did I tell you that?
I think you told me that you lost one. Like,
You got an ass tat?
Yeah.
Where?
On my ass.
Well, on my ass.
I know, but
I have an ass tat.
How was your date, Lauren?
I feel like he was like so validating yesterday. It was like really good, but it also was like, I'm not confused, but being reminded that he had other dates today, that just didn't feel good.
I think the people that are still seeing my person know now that I'm seeing him, so I feel like at this point I don't care.
Dave, got it.
I guess I don't know these people good enough. So is that or it's the weed. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta see who he was with. Okay, I see that it was him and her now. All right, my game plan is to get right into the next episode, so I'm not going to say too much at the end of this. Like I said, I had an unhappy face for Dave. I had a question mark after Tom, and I put Joey seemed really sweet and sincere. That's pretty much all the notes that I took. Because of course the first episode you're just getting to know people, but it looks like we're going to have quite a few little love triangles, I guess, coming up. Yeah, I'm ready to get into the second episode. So if you made it this far, hopefully there was something that you liked. And if so, please help me out and let the algorithm know by hitting the like button. When you do that, it tells other people to watch the video. So I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next episode. If it's weird editing, just know I had to do it that way. All right, bye.